The best $5 I ever spent was on a bucket of fish.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Soarin Scratchin. We are glad you could make it for this episode. You're going to get to see us talk. I know that might seem scary, might seem intriguing. Who are we? I am the Eagle fan, and my friend.
Hi, I am Evil Chicken. Welcome to another edition of Soarin Scratchin. Dave, what's going on? What do you have on your sleeve of that cool Darth Vader t-shirt?
Am going to give you a clue.
A clue, you say? 15 minutes. I love it.
This is our 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we're going to talk. What are we going to talk about?
Random things.
No. It is going to be random.
Oh, baby.
So.
Yes. What do you got?
I have a random topic generator here.
Roll the bones.
Let's see. What do we have? Aha.
Uh-oh.
This should be an interesting one.
Go ahead.
The topic
is
your best vacation and your worst vacation.
Oh, my.
So, we will think about that for a moment here. I have some ideas in mind. Worst vacation is actually a hard one to come up with, to be honest with you.
Yeah, worst vacation.
I'm going to branch out to maybe some work trips as well, because I have some best and worst on that.
Is that really a vacation though?
No, but I'll use that as a secondary. After we discuss the actual.
All right, cool.
If we have time, let's put it that way.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of This is a good one. All right, you know what?
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't postulate. Perhaps we should just go ahead.
So,
pull the ripcord.
Without any further ado, our 15 minutes starts now. So I will start out here. What you think? Please. A little on this?
Thanks.
My best vacation. This is kind of different though, because there were some bad parts to it that I felt bad about.
Okay.
But the vacation itself, and I have got to talk about the entire vacation, meaning my entire vacation from work. This was not one location. This was a 2.5 week vacation that just kind of grew. It actually grew into 3 weeks off from work, because then I had a Philly doctor appointment when I got back.
Oh, wow.
This was.
Yes.
We started out driving up to Niagara Falls. And we went up there. Beautiful up there. Loved it. We took a tour. We went out on the Maid of the Mist.
Love the Maid of the Mist.
Maid of the Mist is awesome. We walked the Cave of the Winds. Have you done that?
I like to climb up there with my rain slicker and scare people. Ha! No, that's not true. I've never done the Cave of the Winds, but I have gone up the scaffolding. I don't know.
You've got to try the Cave of the Wind sometimes.
It's pretty cool, huh?
It's pretty cool going down there because you go down, you walk around. At points, you're right next to the water as it's coming down, and it's.
Well, you know what? That kind of happened where we were on that scaffolding. That's not the Cave of the Winds, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I have been. It's very nice.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah.
Makes you wonder who had to put that scaffolding up.
I don't know, but he wore a wetsuit. So, yeah, it's brilliant. It's wonderful.
This was 4 years ago now, I guess. So it was all of us as a family. We wanted to do that while our oldest was still in high school, so we get a good family vacation together. From there, we went over to oh my god, I forget the name of the place. Toronto? Over in New York, Finger Lakes area over there.
Gorgeous.
We went and stayed over there. Got to checked out one of the waterfalls around there. Wife and I went to a winery.
Nice.
That was fun. Then from there, we went down to Great Wolf Lodge in the Poconos.
Yes, I've heard about it.
Nice little indoor water park.
Very cool.
The kids had fun. I enjoyed it too. Like, went down there and just enjoyed going on the slides and stuff.
Very nice.
It was fun. And then we came home. We were home for a day in order to pack and prepare. Then we flew down to Disney.
Wow. So Niagara Falls and everything was just the beginning, the prologue. If you will.
Yeah. So we went down to Disney, and this was our first time there for like a full week. We went there the year prior, where we drove down and we stayed there for like 3 nights or something, and then came back. Yeah. So that was just a short little trip.
Okay.
This time we were down there for a full week. So many plans. Like, we had planned on going to the different water parks. Never got to them. It was hot when we were down there, so it would have been a good time to go to the water parks. But every time we were going to do that, it was like, oh, there's thunderstorms that morning. So, okay, not going to go there.
Okay, I can dig it.
But to be honest with you, I'm not really a big water park guy like that. Especially down there. You're going to have your stuff with you. You got to probably get a locker or something, and me with my glasses, and it's not a big thing with me. But we had fun going to all the other parks. So we did all the other parks different times. We were down there for a Mickey's Halloween.
Yes,
that was an awesome night. We did a behind the scenes thing over at Animal Kingdom with the elephants. A behind the scenes thing where we got to go back there and we got to see the elephants and a little bit more up close, not like right up close or anything, but it was nice. So it was fun. Only problem is that day Rachel started not feeling good, our youngest. So we got done the elephant thing and she wasn't feeling good. She wanted to go back to the room. So we went back, and you could tell she just wasn't feeling good. She felt like she was getting a temperature. And we had to have a doctor come and show up at the room, which in and of itself is not a cheap option. So gave her medicine. The next day, she was in the room all day. So I stayed in the room with her while my wife and oldest daughter went to Hollywood Studios for a while. And then they came back and they went over to Disney Springs. And then my oldest daughter came back. I went over and met my wife over at Disney Springs for a while that evening and came back.
Very cool.
So I felt really bad for her, because of that.
I respect you for that. I think you did the right thing. And a lot of people, when it comes to Disney, they think, well, we got to go here, 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 and and take the family, and they forget about the idea of resting, and that's a newbie mistake.
Well, the thing that we did when we were down there,
right,
is we'd get up, we would get breakfast at the resort,
yes,
and then we would go over to the park that we were going to, go there for a while, early afternoon, come back, relax in the room for a little bit, and then head back out, either have dinner at the resort or go over there and find somewhere at the park, and then just finish the day out at the park. So that way we had that little downtime.
Rest in there.
If the girls didn't want to rest, they would go to the pool that was at the resort. So it gets us kind of out of the sun and out of all that for a bit.
Very wise. Very wise.
Now, for my worst vacation.
Yes.
It's hard to say because a vacation's a vacation.
Yeah, I mean, it's like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's pretty good. Pizza, or let's just say pizza.
Okay. I would say
pretty good.
I went to Watkins Glen. We went there in June of that year. It's supposed to be 70 degrees average.
Yes.
We get there. It's 95, 97 the whole time we were there. Of course, the room that we were in doesn't have air conditioning, and trying to walk around outside heat, it was just not what we expected. But I'm going to turn it over to you because I have talked more than enough here, and I apologize.
No, actually, this actually might sound a bit of a broken record. What you don't know is I was in the room next to you guys. So it was fine. We had the same sort of experience. Good grief, this is so tough. With my family, I'd have to say, we drove down to Disney. Linda, my wife, the disembodied voice you hear from time to time, one of them. She is the company manager for a local theater company, and from a local college. Used to be Cumberland County College. Now it's Rowan College of South Jersey. And they were invited a couple of times to go down and perform at Disney Springs. And it was just amazing. I mean, I've seen them perform both, on stage and also down there at Disney, and it's just wonderful. I'm so incredibly proud of them. The kids and the community theater actor, that they work together and they do it. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Disney Springs is great. Disney's a crazy place.
It's a fun place.
All the right ways. I mean, not crazy like, what have you, but it's something to behold. I'm looking forward to going back. I love Epcot. I love them all, quite frankly. The kids enjoyed everything, I mean, there were some things they didn't like as much. I have a fondness for Pirates of the Caribbean. They got on and they were like, really, Dad? I was like, yeah, this.
Hey, I like it.
They were like, and I was like, shut up. It's cool.
It's a nice, relaxing ride.
Exactly. It's a little time capsule. Look at it that way. Yes, I'm old, but that's okay. God, Dave, the first time I went, geez, it must have been 1974, right when because I think it opened in 72, around then.
72 or 73, I think.
Yeah, and I was enraptured. I think that's the second time I've used that today. I was completely blown away by the Nautilus, and that's you got on, Captain Nemo's Nautilus, and you went, through this grotto and all sorts of things, and you think you're under the water. It's like, wow. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do that with my dad, because it's gone now, completely and utterly gone. They got rid of it. for, I don't know, Stitch's Big Adventure or something. I don't know, but I it's a subtle reminder to me that it's important to enjoy while you can. So I say that I think the best thing to collect, and I collect stuff, uh, books, action figures, what have you. The best thing to collect are memories and experiences, especially with people you love. And yeah, I'd have to say Disney is definitely one of those places. Um, Good grief. The worst vacation. You see, that's tough because shades of darkness can arrive at the most inopportune times. But worst vacation? I don't know. I've enjoyed. I try to find the good in everything. Um, we went to Key West, something I've always wanted to do, and my wife, she wasn't feeling good, and so it wasn't the same experience that it would have been. But I still have some fond memories of Key West. But I'd love to go back someday. What do you say, Dave? We should go. I want to go see Melt. What? Yeah, maybe. I want to get my ass in that water, and I want to do some snorkeling right there. Actually, I'd love to do. There's a national park. I know this is a little off topic, so please forgive me. Fort Jefferson. It's out there. It's like 81 miles away from Key West in the Gulf, and it's this fort. It's like Fort Mott on Peapatch Island. I know most of you out there have no idea what that is, so please forgive me. It's like a Civil War fort, and this one is out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. And anyway, that would be awesome to do someday. But anyway, so worst vacation, cool. I couldn't tell you. I guess I don't know. I can't tell you. I've enjoyed them all. I've been very fortunate. But Disney, Dave, oh, good Lord.
I'm looking forward to that Disney trip in 2024.
Yes.
That is going to be fun.
That's going to be badass. In fact, with any luck, we'll take you all along with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going to be
fun.
Now,
I have two more things to actually add then to my worst vacation.
Okay,
this all happened during that.
Baby.
We get down there.
Yes.
And the oil light comes on in the car. So we had to go get that taken care of. Uh-huh. And then right before we were about to leave, we actually went from there. We went over to Niagara Falls for a little bit. Before we're about to leave, I go to wash the car. So I go to one of those car washes. I'm out there washing the car. My back goes out. And to the point where I couldn't drive. So she ended up driving the way over to there. She hated it, especially because it was like construction almost all the way.
Gotcha.
So that kind of adds to the worst vacation part. And we are now done our 15 minutes. So see, I didn't even have to get into those other topics. So it worked out well.
There you go.
I knew you weren't going to have a worst.
Like I said,
I just knew it.
Because there were things we need to go back actually to Key West, but even so, the best $5 I ever spent was on a bucket of fish at what's the name of that place? Basically, what you do is Ricky's, something like that. You lie down on the pier and you feed these prehistoric tarpon. These are fish in the wild, they can get like 8 feet long. Sometimes they're between 3 feet and 8 feet. Let me put it that way. Most of them are about 5 feet. That's the average. You feed these things. It's nothing but head and jaws that comes up. It's like so cool. You dangle the fish there. Awesome. You got to watch for pelicans though, because they'll like to raid your bucket. Best $5 I ever spent down there
Okay.
in the Florida.
I thought for sure you were going to say Tijuana.
That was the second best $5 I ever spent.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you for joining us for this. Let us know your thoughts down below. What if
Robbie's.
Your best?
That's the name of the place. Sorry.
Robbie's. Okay. What have been your best and worst vacation locations?
Yeah, that's a good question. Tell us.
Yeah.
We're curious, folks.
We want other ideas.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, even with my worst one, there were still good points. So it's not like I have an overall bad vision of that, but there were bad times. And even with the best, that whole time with Rachel not feeling well.
Of course.
That hurt a little bit, but I felt more bad for her that she wasn't able to enjoy it.
Absolutely. And you know what? You did the right thing, and you got daddy, daughter bonding time, and that's good, you know? Very cool. Very cool, Dave.
So, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you made it this far.
Yeah.
A like, comment, and subscribe, and click on that little bell if you want to know when we are going to be releasing new videos. It's appreciated. But what is it not?
You know what? We're not begging. That's beneath us.
It's not pressured.
Not pressured. That's the word. It's beneath us.
Yes. We are happy to have you.
Yes.
But on your own terms.
Absolutely. We're on this trip together. Might as well have some fun.
This has been a fun trip.
Yes, that it has been.
So thank you guys again. Be good to be good to each other out there. Sorry about that.
No
My
problem.
mouth just kind of ran away on me there.
It's all good. And while you're being good to each other, please stay healthy, stay safe, and be well.
Definitely.
Be well.
And keep your eyes to the sky, because there is something amazing out there, and you will see it.
He's not wrong. And in the meantime, keep your ear to the ground, because it's always good to keep your ears open and listen. I think we need more listening in the world. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Peace.